Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. In what month do we vote for president? November. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who was the first president? George Washington. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who vetoes bills? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name your U.S. representative. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who is the governor of your state now? What is the political party of the president now? Republican. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat.